Welcome to Nell Town 2, my model railway build from Putney to Wandsworth Town. And here we are with the nighttime effect of the platforms, the stairwell, platforms 2 and 3, and the underpass. And here we are coming off the bowspring bridge from what will be the TMD and some passing tracks that also lead from the East Putney homage onto the main 4 lines, just crossing the River Wandle now, which is yet obviously to be seen, and then moving around. This is going to be some sort of industrial unused wilderness type area, moving around to a spare set of steps that I built and don't need. And this will then be the next bit, will be an underpass going at the far side of Wandsworth Town Station. And here we are onto Wandsworth Town Station with an unusually tall set of stairs going nowhere, but they will be on the front, and onto what you have seen so far of the Wandsworth Town build. The next phase, as I've said, is going to be the platforms on platforms 2 and 3, and then platform 1. And we're moving around, and that's leaving Wandsworth Town. And then you're going to have the Alma in this area and some housing. There's going to be another pub because there are 2 pubs in the area. And also moving further around, we have on the tracks a little siding that's not actually there, and further around we have numerous amounts of points and crossings to allow the up lines to travel across the East Putney homage. And here we are looking from the other side of the central portion of the layout, and you can see the 4 tracks that will eventually lead through underneath a back scene or a scenic break onto the 4 tracks that eventually will turn and head under what would be Putney High Street into Putney Station, and the length of the far side of the layout will be Putney Station, very similar in layout to Wandsworth Town. As you can see, been doing a bit of sweeping, been doing very little weight training, but it's doing the cork a world of good. And as we then move round, you see the track going diagonally across. That will be the homage to East Putney, going over the tracks at Putney, which isn't exactly prototypical. Well, it's nowhere near prototypical, but it's the only way I can fit in the inclines, sweeping round beyond the 4 tracks that will eventually meet up just near the River Wandle, which is just about to come into view. As you can see, I'm going to have a little bit of River Wandle under the Bowspring Bridge, but that might be converted to something reminiscent to East Putney, but I've got to think about that. And as you can see, the slope which I've just installed, or what will hold the slope that I've just installed. Now, I realise this recent episode is not full of exciting things, but we have to realise that the hobby doesn't always move forward very fast. There are things that take time. I find soldering very difficult, especially working underneath the layout, even though it's quite high. And to be honest, there are so many soldering videos out there showing an old geezer soldering is not really going to be enthralling. So I felt it best to do the photo montage of the lighting in place with just some description, and then that little run through about what the future plans are. This month I'm looking to try and buy cork, a right hand medium concrete point, and enough track work to at least get the 4 running tracks going all the way around the layout. And then hopefully, if there's enough spare, or I can rescue enough from the old layout, I'm looking at building my own stanchions to do the 2.5 to 3 degree slope or percentage slope for the up and over the Putney tracks for the East Putney bit. So there are a few things in the melting pot, but I will do my best to try and video the exciting bits or the more technical things. So I hope they will help others as we move forward, or as I move forward with the layout. So thank you for your patience. Thank you once again for watching the video, hopefully from start to end. And if you do like what you see and want to follow the layout build progress, please subscribe. And if you so desire, please click on the like button and the bell icon so you get notifications of when the next video comes out. Bye for now.